All right, okay, so get the stuff that you need, and then obviously let's get ourselves back involved. All right, okay, so first things first, we've got an 8-minute warm up, and then we're going to go right into it. Here we go, 20 seconds on the clock, 8 minutes, and then we're going to go right into our kind of a section. All right, so 10 seconds remaining. Here we go, right at the top hand corner. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we get a marching going. Nice to start off with. Really good to break it in. And again, we're going by the minutes now. So there's a minute timer, and then it'll switch into another minute. Okay. So what we're trying to do is 30 seconds in a certain activity, whether it's marching, and then we're going to go straight into another exercise. All right. So I hope you're all well, and I hope you're obviously keeping fit. Whether you're walking, whether you're gardening, whether you're obviously doing housework. All right, here we are, going straight into a side tap. Okay, so the side tap, there we are. Nice and gentle, reaching through. Again, have a good shout out on the feeds if you can. Thank you for letting me know that my mic was not on. That is the beauty of live production, eh? Tapping those up, feet out to the side. Lovely side tapping. You're going to bring the arms now into a side step with the arms raised. So I'm going to put one single side tap like so. I'm going to bring those arms up like so. So again, you just go as quick as you want to. We're coming into, and the timer just ticks away. It's nice to see because we're breaking it down into minute blocks, which is great. There we are, side to side. Fantastic. Here we go. And we'll go back into our march. So we'll have 30 seconds into the march. Like so. Bring that hand past the hip line. Keep the body up nice and tall. March up nice and tall. I've had to flick on the lights today because it's so dark in here, because it's so cloudy and overcast. I can't rely just on natural light to show my lovely features. There we go. We'll go into our ladder climb. Up we come. So arm goes up. Opposite leg. Opposite arm again. You can start off by going really low with the hands. And then you can gradually build yourself up. Gradually build yourself up. There we are. Reaching up. Reaching up. So again, every time I'm doing this, I'm opening up my side. I'm opening up the sides. It's a natural dynamic stretch that I'm trying to implement. And I'm going to go back into the taps to the side. Taps to the side. So again, looking at the hip. I'm going to bring in that arm. So out, out. Okay, so there's the expanders. Expand it out from the front. There we are. Opposite arm, opposite leg. You might find this is quite challenging, which is okay. It's fine. Almost there. Here we are. Back into that ladder climb. So we're reaching in front. Reaching in front. There we are. So again, you can go really low, or you can reach that arm up as high as you want to. Reaching up. Fantastic. Getting that body nice and warm. Remember, this is 8 minutes. It's a long old period of time, but it's to get you warm. That is all we want. We want to get warm. There we are, reaching up. That was our Philip Matthews. He's on the feed. He's scrolling through. So we're reaching up, extending that body that body up through. There we are. Fantastic. It's reaching up. And again, listen to your breathing. Listen to how stressed it's getting, and then you just make little adjustments if needed. All right, I'm going to bring in now with a tap back. There we are. We're going to go our last minutes. Tap back. So if you see me on the side, there we are. Tapping back. Tapping the foot. There we are. And I'm going to bring the arms in as well. There we are. Okay, is Bobby there? Is Andrew, Lynn, Pat Nichols, Alison Nichols, Maureen. Mum and Dad. Whew. There's Roy. Royston there. Reaching out through. There you are. So again, extend that body out. Extend the body out. We're going to continue with this minute because obviously we're just opening up the hip. Open up that hip. There we are. There we go. Alright. There we go. Almost there. 5, 3, 2, 1. Last minute. Back into the marching. This time I'm going to bring the knees up a little bit higher. Because we're going to get that hand, tap in, tap across. Fantastic. Tap across. There we are. Tapping in, tapping in. Again, just listen to your breathing. Might get a little bit more stress as we go along. And that is absolutely fine. Bring it in, tap it in. There we are. And the last one, I'm going to go right in, nice and high reaches. Finishing off, get yourself warm. Woo, 20 seconds. Oh, reaching up to the sky. Hope you can still hear me now. Oh, there we are, stretching through. Just a few bits left. Can't be no more minutes left. Okay, I'm going to stop it there. That's plenty of time for us. Okay, grab yourself. Okay, have yourself a little bit of water. Grab yourself some water, your kit. I'm going to come back here. We've got 30 seconds, ready to go. So we need a chair, band. We need our tins of beans. Let's go. We have our 8 exercises. We have a reverse lunge. We can start with the left leg. We have our reverse angels. Reverse left leg lift. So when we move our leg backwards, we contract the glute and tighten it nice. We've got an upright row, reverse lunge, again with the right leg, seated row, and then we have a reverse reverse leg lift right, and then our last one is our upright row once again. All right. So we'll do that first set to start off with. We'll have 2 minutes rest in between, and then obviously we'll break it in for the second circuit. So we have 3 altogether. All right. Okay. Let's go. Here she is. 10 seconds. So we've got our reverse lunge. We're going to go for the left leg to start off with. So let me go this side. Here we go. All right. So left leg back and down. Back and down. Alright, again, keeping the body nice and tall, head looking forward. If you feel if you're doing it seated, look to do a sit to stand. Alright, you don't have to preference on one leg, you're just doing sit to stand. So left leg to start off with. That's all I do. Left leg. 20 seconds left. So the timer, as you can see, is at the top corner. Alright. And it gives you a bit of an idea of how long it is. And I'll get better. Each week I'll get better doing this. There's a very new kind of program for me. We've got 18 seconds rest. Alright? And then we're going to go into our reverse angels. So remember our reverse angels? We squeeze the shoulders back. Squeeze and hold. Alright? So our reverse angels. Here we go. 2, 1. Squeeze the shoulders back and relax. Squeeze. So it's all about that contraction of movement. The contraction of movement. Feeling it together. There we are. There we are. I'm just trying to see where I am in the centre of the screen. It's going pretty dark now in this room. There we are. Squeezing it back. Squeeze back. There you go, 10 seconds again. You should feel a slight fatigue there in those back muscles when you squeeze and close. I'm pushing the palms back if I can. 2, 1, 18 seconds. Okay. Remember, we're using our left leg still. On this one, my foot goes back like so. I'm squeezing the buttock back, Squeeze in the buttock. All right, really aggressive contraction. 2, 1, here we go. Squeeze. And I'm holding it for about 2 seconds. Again, can squeeze that left buttock and relax. Okay, again, tall. Squeeze that left buttock. And you see my heel isn't going up the floor. It's staying off the floor, but I'm extending through the back of the leg and squeezing that back bum muscle. All right, left side only. Left side only. Squeeze and back. Okay, squeeze and back. So again, it's all to do with feel. Squeeze and back. Okay, 18 seconds. We've got our upright rows now. So again, with your upright rows, you can do it seated. So I'm going to do these when seated. You can do them standing if you wish to do so with a side step, but I'm going to do these seated. So you can see how quickly it's going through now. So upright rows, 45 seconds, elbows high, hands low. Again, I'm bringing the weight to help with the movement. All right, there we go. Up to the chin, like so. Up to the chin, like so. So again, I'm using something, obviously our video photography today, I'm using something a little bit different, which is why I'm having a few glitches. But we're ironing them out just so that you can have a better experience when you're performing your general exercise sessions. All right, so again, just have a little bit of patience, and again, just let me know how the feedback is from your perspective so I can make any adjustments if needed, okay? All right, let's get one more in. Oh, there we are. Oh, that bag doesn't get any lighter. So, I'm on my right leg now, okay? Let's have a look. Let me just see where I am. So you can see the full of my body. Fantastic. Right leg, reverse lunges. Here we go. Stepping back and up. So it's not giving you much time in between. All right, but again, when we play this session, you will get used to it, and you'll get used to the rest time. You know what's coming. Here we are. Wrist down. Woo. Okay, you don't have to go as low as myself. You can obviously make it a little bit more lighter. So again, you don't have to bend too much. Depends how much movement you've got in your hip. All right, depends on what movement you've got in the hip and how comfortable you feel. Okay, go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 18 seconds. Okay, going straight into our seated rows. I'm going to do this with the tins. All right, my tins. I'm going to squeeze the elbows back and do it with a band. Remember, you hook it over the foot. So here we go. Squeeze those shoulders back. There we go. Squeeze those shoulders back. That rowing action. There we are. I'm bringing myself very mindful to the movement. I'm focusing in to that movement. There we are. That's better. So I'm squeezing the shoulders. So even I'm using, 400 grams of chopped tomato tins, I can still get a contraction in the shoulder blades, in those back muscles in the middle, that are effective enough for me to get a workout, all right? 2, 1, pump the side. Okay, so the left leg extension, the right leg extension. There we are. All right. Remember, we're going to step away. We're going to squeeze the butt up. Really want to squeeze it up. 2, 1. Here we go. So squeeze down. Okay, there we are. Squeeze. So it's a slight hold for about 2 seconds. There we are. So we're doing this circuit twice. All right. We have a different one in the middle of the 3, which is more chest base, so you'll get used to it. There we go. So squeeze. Feel the fatigue build up in that bum muscle. The bum should be nice, rock solid. As soon as you want to contract it, there we are. Engage the muscle. Get that pathway the neural pathway from the mind into the muscle so we can activate it when we need to. There we are, 1 and 0. There we are. Fab. Okay, last one of this set. Bringing the chair away. We've got back to upright rows. We're doubling up with the upright rows just because it's easier then to maintain the kit. There we are. So 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Again, upright rows. Lovely. So remember, we've just done a single left leg, 2 left leg exercises, 2 right leg exercises, interspersed with back exercises. All right. Again, my elbows are going high, hands low, under the chin, nice and tall in the body. Again, if you're standing, keep your stable, nice and core stable. Is what we want. Got 10 seconds left. Then we got a nice little rest time before the next set. Okay. Here we are. Okay. Bring it down. All right. Grab yourself some water if you haven't already. Oof. It does start to build up and it does start to get challenging. So this is what we want. This is where we're going for. Okay. So 2 minutes on the clock. Bang. There we are. All right. So just have a look at the feed. Just have a look. Again, some of you obviously a little bit unaware of the contraction in the bum muscle. It's trying to get you more kind of connected to that contraction. We kind of like sit for probably 8% of our days, and some people even more. All right. So that muscle becomes very weak. It needs to be kind of strengthened, and in some ways, this is probably a more isolated strengthening movement that we can do. Okay, so again, if you find obviously like you're not grasping that contraction very well, then again, it's something that you can obviously practice in your own time in the house, even where you stood up by obviously the kitchen sink doing dishes. Try a couple of like glute contractions, single. See if you can increase that glute contraction. See if you can improve that neural pathway from the mind, obviously asking the glute to contract. When you do that, then you're going to have a much more efficient standing, walking, because obviously that big muscle is going to be more part of the movement. And then the other smaller muscles then are going to rest. Okay, so we have a look, there we are, 30 seconds on the clock. We have calf raises, chest press, squat side step, and our tricep kickbacks. So they're 4 exercises, and we're doing it twice. All right, so let's get ourselves in position for your calf raises. Bring that water to the side. There we are. I'm going to bring my chair. Make sure that you can see me. I'm trying to make sure that, there we are. That's better. Okay, so calf raises. Here we go. Up we come. Hold it for a couple of seconds. Down. Don't let those heels touch the floor if you can. All right, if you're seated, again, just lifting those heels nice and gently. It's like if I'm bumping my head on the ceiling. That's the beauty of the technology sometimes we have. All the screens are different sizes and you're fiddling around 5 minutes beforehand to adjust the screen so you can fit yourself in it, but also that you can hear what I'm saying so I'm not too far away. All new learning, it's all good. Almost there. 1 and bam. Okay, 18 seconds left. We have got our chest presses. Again, you can use the bands, which I'm actually going to do today. Use the band for the chest press, or you can use the chair you can push on, or you can just push away with the tins. All right, and then tighten up yourself. Let's do this out the way a little bit. There we are. I can see that timer is literally taking quite a lot of space. And because my left and right is totally different on the screen, that's why I'm getting a little bit bamboozled. So we're going to push out. You see me pushing out. My arms are about the same height as my shoulders. Get a little bit tighter if you find it a bit easier. It's only 45 seconds. And you should feel the pecs squeeze together. Squeeze together. There we are. Squeeze together. Alright, almost there. 2, 1. I'm already counting them down. Fabulous. I'm going to bring this right over the top of there. Back in for my calf raises. Okay. So, no. Is that calf raises? Oh, squat side steps. Oh, there's me. So, squat side steps. Like so. And we're going to step out. Step out. Okay. Okay. There we are. So if you're in the chair, take a side step. There we are. There we are. So as you can see, because I'm going left to right, it's different on my screen. So I'm trying to adjust myself not to make sure that I hide behind the timer. It's very funny. There we are. Brilliant. It's like I'm playing peekaboo. Almost there. Okay, I'm slightly in a squat position and 18 seconds rest. But I'm in a slightly squat position, so when I'm stepping out, I'm feeling it in my hip. Alright, okay, so we've got the tricep kickbacks. I'll move this over this side, because then I know not to move over that side with the timer. Okay, kickbacks, push it away, like so. Again, make sure that you squeeze the backs of your arms to have maximum feeling in that contraction, okay? That is what we want to do. I can easily just keep going with the swing in the arms, but I'm getting nothing from it. It's all about control, squeezing and contracting the tricep muscle maximally, all right? If you're not doing that, then you're not going to get anything out of it, okay? Yes, the weight that you have might be really light, but then that's why you contract a lot more in the muscle than you would do. It's just that holding contraction. Squeeze. And there we are. They all go really quickly. They all go really quickly, these sets. So we're back in the calf raises, chest press, squat side step. So bringing the calf raises back in. Here we are. Finding myself in position. Okay, here we go. Up we can. And again, get right up tall on the toes, hold on the chair if you need to. If you feel like you don't need to hold the chair, then take your hands off the chair. Remember not to put your heels down. Alright? There we are. Lifting them up. Lifting them up. Okay. 20 seconds left. You should feel a little bit more fatigue now in those calf muscles because we doubled up. But it's 45 seconds. And again, if you need a rest, have a rest. I'm not cracking a whip. I haven't got surveillance teams coming around your houses right now to make sure that you do the exercises. There we are, 18 seconds. All right, okay. So we're coming down now. We've got our chest press back on the band or the chair or the tins of beans, whatever mode of chest press or whatever instrument you use. All right, so then here we go. Chest press, push them from the chest. Make sure those hands come together. All right, so start outside the shoulders, push in. Here we are, just in front, sorry, not front, outside but in front of the shoulders. Push in, 30 seconds, push in. There we are. Pushing in. Fab. There we are. Almost there, 15 seconds left. You're gonna have a little bit of fatigue now, kicking in, which is great. That is what we wish for. Again, slow down the repetitions if you need to. These are strength-based exercises today, more so than any cardiovascular ones that we have. There we are. Oh, cheeky. All right, so coming back in now. Move out of the way a little bit. Come back in now to our side squat. So I have a little squat, and then I have a side. So we're a short double step, short double step. Here we go. So boom, step, step. Okay. Step. Step. There we are. I can keep myself nice and squat. Again, if you're in the chair, you follow the knee. You make sure the knee is over the foot when you move out to the side. So just like you're just opening the hip. All right. In a squat position, if you're standing, there's less of the bigger muscles doing the work. You're actually encouraging smaller muscles to do that movement. 10 seconds remaining, and then we're into our tricep kickbacks. There's Errol Dykes in the house. Hope she is. Here we are, 18 seconds, okay. Again, grab yourself some water if you need to. You know what's coming next, which is our tricep kickbacks. All right, 10 seconds remaining. Bring it, those tins. Chickpeas and chopped tomatoes today. Ooh, what a combination. So here we go. So, last one of this one. Squeeze away. Squeeze away. It's stone cold there. And think of a few people I haven't seen for a while. Oh. Give us a shout out. Hope you're having lots of banter with Philip on the feed. Squeeze at the back. Squeeze. Don't forget as well, we've got our cup of social and a hobnob afterwards if you want to join us for some video chats and some banter. Always nice to see everybody and to join in. That's available on our Facebook post, okay, and the passwords and the codes. All right, okay, grab yourself some water. Whew, I'm starting to get warm now, which is good. It's good news. Let's have a look at the feed. So, All right, so 2 minutes on the clock. Boom. All right. Okay, so Glenys, all good. She's good. Glenys Priest. So look, Janine is watching. Errol Dykes. Raises or razors? Oh, don't confuse me. Let's have a look. Who else? Have we got anybody else? Andrew's there. Any other, my lovelies? You got Roy. Roy is watching. I do see Roy there. Let's have a look. Oh, there we are. We got down to 7 now. Oh, I'm dwindling you all away. Is my mum and dad still here? I don't know, obviously, if my mum will let him. Has he cleaned out his bedroom yet so he can play? I don't know. Right. So we've got 1 minute on the clock left. We've got our last 8 exercises. Checking my time. We have back into the reverse lunge, left leg, reverse angels. We got our reverse leg lift, left. And then we got our upright rows, reverse lunge, right, seated row, reverse leg lift, right. And then we got a seated row. Okay. All right, so 45 seconds on the clock. Another drink of water. So just to let you know, if I put my right hand out, all right, let's go in a totally different opposite way to the camera. So I'm getting super confused here. And as you can see, my head is going behind the timer. So again, there's a lot for me to learn here today, and I'm going to grasp it. Catherine, hope you're enjoying this. Thank you very much for your feedback. We've got 10 seconds now. Going into our reverse lunge, left leg. Here we go. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's like SpaceX, isn't it? Here we go. So left leg, reverse lunge, going back. Keep the body nice and tall. Through the top. There we are. Nice and tall. Again, you can go a little bit lower. Is Glenys Hill there? Just giving a shout out to anybody who may be here. Is Julie there? So I'm reaching back with our left leg. Here we are. I've just realised I'm actually working my right leg. It's a bit of confusion now at the moment. There we are. We've got 5 seconds left. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, 18 seconds rest. Okay, so we're going to our reverse angels. Remember, hands down at the side. I don't know if you can see me. It's quite dark in here, isn't it? Here we go. 5 seconds. So hands at the side. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze shoulders together. All right, and I'm pushing my hands past the midline. There we are. past the midline. Squeeze it, holding it. Woo. Squeezing it. There we are, and holding it. Fabulous. Squeeze and hold. Woo. Squeeze and hold. 20 seconds left, my lovelies. Make sure that you're focusing on the contraction, not about the amount of repetitions that you're doing. It is all about that quality in the contraction of that muscle, especially the ones without any weight. Okay, there we are. All right, 18 seconds. Okay, so remember our leg lifts. If you did your left leg last time, do the left leg. I mostly did my right leg, so that push back, squeeze the glute. There we are. I'm going to squeeze, really aggressive. Put the toe down, squeeze, and obviously like, sort of straighten up the leg. You open up the hip. Again, there, squeeze. And if you don't want to do the full movement, soften the knee. And again, push out, squeeze. I can feel the kind of tension in that. Squeeze. There we are. Nice and tight. Get those buttocks nice and firm, ready for summer. There we are. Squeeze. There we are. There. Squeeze. And again, if you can't do this at the stand. Alright, as an alternative. Squeeze and bam. Boom. Alright, so we're back in. Here we go. We've got our upright rows. So, put the chair away. I'm going to do it standing. There we are. Okay, here we go. So, I've just noticed as well, obviously, the rest times in between now have started to come down quite dramatically. So, instead of 18 seconds, it's come down to 16. And that 2 second deficit does make a heck of a difference when you're trying to catch your breath into the next exercise. So just please be careful of this. And again, don't feel that you need to rush straight into the exercise. Even if you do a couple, 1 or 2 of the movement, that is absolutely fine. All right, don't beat yourself up. Anything that you do is better than nothing that you don't do. Okay, there we are. 2, 1, bam. So it's 15 seconds actually. Oh, crikey there, I'm a brute. So, again this time, lunge in. I'm going to change that leg now. Whatever leg that you didn't start with, and make sure that I'm straight on. Alright, I'm going to go with my left leg this time. So down, and up. Okay. Down. Up. And again, I'm almost feeling behind me with my leg. That's what I'm doing, feeling. Up, like so. Up. Down. Again, you don't have to go all the way down. You are going to feel a bit of fatigue. So if you need to rest, rest. Okay? Please assess what you feel comfortable doing. There we are. And if you can do it at the chair, so I know a few of you can. 3, 2, 1. All right. Seated rows. So where's the 2? Where's that space 2? So confusing. Really is confusing. There we are. Put down, use the band this time. There we are. Stand those elbows back. Really focusing on the back today. We've done 2 circuits where they're predominantly back orientated. Alright, and you might ask why I'm doing this. It's because that is where your posture and your strength is going to be. Your back, your bum muscles, your hamstrings, your calves, the ones that you can't see, the muscles you can't see, which is predominantly on your back or behind you, are the ones which should be maintained more than the front. Okay? Because the front ones are going to use all the time. Here we are. And they get tight. And they affect the angle. There we are. Fabulous. So, just check which way is... there we go. We go this way. So we've got extenders. So again, I'm straight line. Put the toe back and squeeze it back with the buttock. And try to get a same contraction if I can. Or just a maximal contraction with that step back. Heel, it just extends away. I feel the bum muscle just literally contract and get fatigued. It's getting fatigued every time I'm doing it. It's getting more and more fatigued. Very much isolating that movement, and we're doubling up now. We're doing 2 lots on this one leg, which is really, really positive. There we are. Just checking to see where we go next. Yeah. Pushing through. Okay. 45 seconds. What have I done there? I confused myself now. Oh, I confused myself. So it must have been this one. Okay. So I continue. I notice obviously it's 15 seconds now. So I confused myself. I'm getting carried away with enjoying that movement. And I've got obviously the timer completely. Oh, what a shambles. Hey, no worries. Just pushing through. And we will recover. So I'm pushing through. Pushing through. There we are. Fantastic. And we will I will make amends now. It's all good. There we are. Squeezing through. Almost there. There we are. Bam. Alright, okay. 15 seconds. Bring them in. Alright, we're going back on that right rows. There we are. Get that. 15 seconds flies by, and before I turn around and pick up my equipment, timer has literally been chewed up and spat out. Okay, so I've got 1 more to go. So I know it's on a cool down. I can see the timer at the top, but please just follow me. I know exactly where I am in the routine. The timer is we've just coughed up a little bit over a time that we meant to. That's absolutely fine. Mistakes happen, and that is how we learn. If you don't make mistakes, you're never going to change and you're never going to improve. So again, never feel
activity completed.
Afraid to make mistakes. And we're going to go 1 more and done. All right, brilliant. All right, okay, give yourselves a round of applause. Get yourself a touch. Oh, crikey there. Like, that's going my right, and it might be the same for you, but it's total opposite for me. Oh, I'm confused. You wouldn't think he's qualified, Phil. All right, okay, so grab yourself some water. Let's have a little cool down, and we'll have a little chat and see how that's going on, okay? Okay, so chair. Get a chair. Grab myself some quality H2O. There we go. Fantastic. Bring that screen down a little bit more. Brilliant. Okay, so in the cool down, just trying to line myself up. Really is confusing. Okay, so nice march on the spot. Get those arms involved. Whew. Good to see everybody have a little shout out. Again, I do apologise for all the confusions that's gone on today, and if it has messed up your routine, I do apologise. We're trying something a little bit new to try and make the experience a lot more effective and enjoyable, and something that you can pick up and you can run with little kind of stress and bother. All right, so we're just, again, me and Scott are learning all this internet online stuff as much as you are. And we're trying to go in a little bit more technical, a bit more deeper, which is why, we're making errors and make mistakes, which is absolutely fun. All right, so we're going to reach those hands forward, like so. There we are. Fantastic. So three rounds, really. 3 rounds. We've done 2 rounds of back exercises and looking at the glute muscle and activating the glute muscle. We did 1 round looking at obviously a little bit of chest and triceps. And again, we still reinforced on the back, on the glute muscle, which is what we want to do. We're looking to make sure that those muscles stay strong, stay healthy, and stay supportive. Okay, gonna have a little tap of the foot forward. Fantastic. There we are, tapping the foot forward. There we are. Fantastic. Okay, I'm going to bring that left leg forward. Again, I'm going to bring the toe towards me. All right, so if that's relaxed, the toe is now going to come towards me. And it just allows me to drive my heel to the floor and stretch that calf. Charlie, love to see Charlie on the feed as well. Good to see you from Lanarkey Hill. Hope you and Sue are very well, sir. Okay, and again, tilt the hips forward gently. And slowly change legs. Heel down, pull the toe towards the shin. Again, we're feeling into that movement. We're trying to assess what works, what doesn't work. What feels right, what doesn't feel right. Back down marching, loosen them up. Okay, back to the left leg this time. I'm going to relax the ankle and relax the body forward. Both hands on that bent leg once more. But this time I'm going to keep the back flat, keeping my chest up and looking forward. I don't want to drop my head down because I sort of curve the upper part of my back. And again, I'm going to ease forward as far as I feel comfortable. So again, I'm just trying to go a little bit further every time if I can. If I can't, that is not a worry at all. As long as I'm stretching some of the muscles. Change the leg, right leg forward. Again, relax that toe down. Both hands on the bent leg, sailing forward. And relax back into the marching. And there we are. Fantastic. Okay. Keep those feet now. Going to bring them flat. Again, we always focus on these shoulders. Shoulders, again, they seize up, quite quickly. Whether you've got frozen shoulder, we've got a poor range of movement. Especially from obviously like the work that you may have done in the past, whether obviously it's like plastering, building, lifting anything above the head, or if you like play golf, etc. It does have an impact on some of these joints long term. Okay, bring that right arm over the top, lift it up at the sky. Bring that hand up. I'm going to slightly just overcome, just stretching down the side. And change. Left arm over, apply a little lift. Bring that arm to the sky, extend it up. And then slowly over we go. Again, just be careful if you're holding the chair, please hold the chair. I don't want anybody falling off the chair. I know that wouldn't get very good review, would it? And back to a match. So we do ask for reviews. It's just because we like to make sure that what we're doing is assessed and that you're happy with some of the classes, well, all the classes really that have been provided to you, and then we can obviously relay that information and feedback back to our bosses on the national. The National Assembly, so then they can see that obviously what we're trying to provide then for our community and the people around us. Okay, make sure it's at a certain satisfactory standard. So bring your hand to the elbow, bring your hand about say 2 inches above the elbow to soft tissue, squeeze it in. Again, change arms, find the elbow. Squeeze it in. Fantastic. Then bring your hands to the side. And slide down gently to one side, to the left, back in the middle, down to the right, take your time. Back in the middle, bring your hands to the base of the chair, push your chest forward. Bring your hands forward to the chin down your chest. Bring your hands on the side, just to relax your body for a couple of seconds, just to feel that relaxed and calm, and just doing exercise. And then just in your time, your own time, just lift those hands softly. Relax that breath. Just allow yourself to settle into your body. You're more calmer and relaxed than when you started. And just take this feeling with you into your day. Knowing that you can always come back to it whenever you want. Namaste. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for joining me this morning for the general exercise. It's been really good fun exploring new things. Remember our template, we've got lots going on through the week. So again, have a little look at anything on here that you fancy having a go of, whether obviously it's listening to Jan's talks, whether it's the Tai Chi on the Monday or a Friday, general exercise on a Wednesday, Monday or a Friday, or the Scotty skills Tuesday, or the back kind of exercises and core exercises on a Thursday. Lots there for you to have a go of, and hopefully we will catch you soon. Take care, everybody. Take care.